Well, first of all, a big congratulations to Jeff Horn, our new world champion. Everyone, let's give him a cheer.
Thank you.
Jeff has done not just Queensland proud, but Australia proud. And I reckon this man should be our Queenslander of the Year. That's what I reckon.
Well, thank you everyone for their support. Thanks Annastacia, Kate, Graham, everyone else who's had anything to do with the fight and supporting it. We couldn't have done it just ourselves. It's taken a team effort to get this over the line. It's been lots of hard work and in the gym in preparation for this, and I poured it all into it, and I showed that yesterday how much I wanted it, and I got that win.
How's your face feeling, Jeff?
The face is actually feeling pretty good if I don't touch it. So if I try and make a frown or something, then I can feel the bruises in it. But other than that, I just feel like I've got one eye shut.
Has it sunken in yet, Jeff?
It hasn't 100% sunken in, but I suppose I'm always going to keep myself grounded, and I'm just going to pretty much try and stay as normal as I can.
What about a rematch? Are you keen?
I'm happy with a rematch. It'd be awesome to have him back here fighting, and we'll do it again if he wants to.
But in Brisbane later this year?
If that's the plan, if he wants to do that as well, I'm happy to do it.
Oh, look, I think what we saw yesterday just speaks volumes of Queensland being able to put on a great event. The greatest boxing event ever heard in Australia, we hosted here in Queensland. We've got the Commonwealth Games coming up next year. Queensland is the place for major events, and if there's going to be a rematch in Australia, it's going to be here in Queensland on my watch.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like, look, it was, I guess, the Manny show. Even on TV, I can remember watching programs and they're saying, oh, the Manny Pacquiao fight in Brisbane. My name wasn't normally mentioned in those programs, but now hopefully I'm a bit more recognised and I've established myself in the boxing community a bit more. I hope so. I'm world champ now, and he's been out of action for a while, and he's coming back and having a UFC fight with Conor McGregor. It'd be a good test for him, and actually to cement his record in history, to fight another boxer for his title.
How did you celebrate last night, Jeff?
How did I celebrate? Oh, I went to an after party just with family and friends, and just had a lot of photos and chats to them, and that was it. I didn't drink, because after getting hit in the head a fair few times, I don't feel like I'm destroying any more brain cells. I don't know. I'm not a big drinker. I don't usually drink that much, but I'm sure I'll have something in the next week or so. I've had chocolate already. I had Nutella for breakfast, don't worry. Look, there's always going to be the backlash where people are going to say I got lucky or whatever. There's always going to be the naysayers saying that I didn't win the fight, but I felt like I won the fight. I think a lot of Queenslanders think I won the fight, and people around the world. So you're always going to have a select few that are going to be against you. Yeah, look, Manny Pacquiao is an absolute warrior. He's a legend of the sport. He might have come underdone in this fight. I don't know. I guess if we have a rematch and if he puts it all in again, he might come in better. I don't know.
Were you surprised by how well you were going in those first few rounds, mate?
Yeah, I felt really good in those first couple of rounds. I felt like I had the distance, and I had his measure those couple of rounds, so I was very happy with how it started. I was thinking, what are you talking about? I'm fine. Like, yeah, I went through a little bit of a rough patch, but leave me alone. I can keep going. There's only a few rounds left of the fight. I'm a Queenslander. I pushed through. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Like, I'd prefer to come back here and fight in Queensland or Australia, but look, there's always a chance that the fight could possibly be made in America.
What does this do for Australian boxing,
It puts Australian boxing on the map. This is what we've needed for a long time in boxing. It's kind of died a bit in the past, but hopefully this revigorates the sport. It's the good thing is it started happening nice and slowly for a few months, so I've kind of started getting used to it. But it is going to be a bit of a shock to the system. But I don't know. I guess I'm ready. I have to be ready.
What do your students think, do you reckon?
My students will be proud. I've had a lot to do with schools still. I don't go there and teach, but I still go to the schools, and I know the kids will all be proud of what I've done.
Have you checked Twitter, Jeff? Like Kobe Bryant, Samuel L. Jackson, all Twitter?
No, I haven't seen the Twitter of those guys doing it, but I've seen my Facebook, and that's going gangbusters at the moment.
Jeff, can we ask Jo how she felt about
sure.
the big secret in front of an audience of millions of people?
Well, we both planned that we'd be saying it, so I helped him write the speech the night before, so I knew it was going to happen. But yeah, it was just, I know, sort of surreal when he did say it, and yeah.
Yeah, win or lose in this fight, I was still going to be a winner because we were still having our child. So that was always going to be an announcement that we're going to make.
Good on you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, November will be a challenge, but look, I think we just need to let the dust settle on this one. I mean, Manny said he'll return in the ring yesterday. He was pressed pretty hard in the interview. I think after a few cold showers, we'll just wait and see what happens. But everything's negotiable, but the option is there to the champion going into a bout, and whether he takes up that option is up to him. Certainly, we'll have to have a look in terms of what the opportunities might be. But yeah, it was fine yesterday. I mean, the atmosphere couldn't have been better in terms of weather conditions. November will be hotter. It'll be more susceptible to wet weather as well. But nonetheless, let's see what comes of it. There will be a ticker tape parade on Thursday at 12 noon. It will start from the Edward Street end of the Queen Street Mall and head towards the river at Redcliffe Place, where there will be a couple of speeches. Jeff will be presented with the keys to the city, and also there will be a signing opportunity for the fans for Jeff Horn. So
we're just going to head straight over, guys, to the presser. Just follow. Yep. Go on. Yep. Just come through, buddy.
Where's Jeff? Great. Good. Everyone, let's give him a cheer. Australia proud. And I reckon this man should be our Queenslander of the Year. Yeah. To be held here at Suncorp. And what an outcome. What an outcome. We have seen this fight right at a holiday. Why not? Let's have a holiday. Why not? But honestly, everyone should be incredibly proud of what he has done.
You got to give your kid mama a kick. Okay, then. Here we go. You just want to go through the media first, and then afterwards we're just going to try to. Thanks, mate.
Go on, guys, follow some of the others.
Lovely, thank you. Right here, buddy.